So in that game between AFC Bournemouth and Man United, Bournemouth could easily have walked away with something. United did threaten, but really not anything to write home about after that goal that they scored. They managed to grind it out. All that mattered in the end. They need just a point from the rest of the 2 matches left to be able to secure Champions League football, meaning that Liverpool need both United and Newcastle to at least lose the next 2 games. I don't think that's even going to happen.
No, that will not happen.
Coach, let's start off with that United game. Obviously, Champions League football almost secured. Ten Hag will be happy with the progress made.
Sure.
Let's talk about individual performances. Sancho, I noticed, caught a lot of heat from United fans this weekend about, some said that there's a lack of willingness to improve on his side. Some said that his game has generally not contributed to the overall well-being of the team. In your opinion, what does the young man need to do? Because he came in for big money. The expectations were huge for him. It looks like he risks becoming an afterthought, if you could put it that way.
Look, truth be told, I think next season will be his last season to convince not only the Man United faithful, including myself, but this manager who has shown that if he gives you the opportunity and you don't take the bull by the horn and get the job done, he's going to relegate you to the bench. I don't know what his problems are, but the fact of the matter is he
was dropped for the World Cup. He took,
exactly.
I don't know if it was a sabbatical or
2-3 months
mental break,
and at the manager's expense. So it is clear that Eric Ten Hag knows that there is a football, there's a player in there.
We saw him at those.
Okay,
very talented.
We saw there's a player in there. There's a good talent in there. There's a player who can do the unexpected.
Is it a case of coming to play in a league with higher standard defenders, where the things he could do to get by in Germany, the standards are just higher now, so he can't get by with those things here?
That is one of the reasons. But with the talent he's got, you expect him to be able to adjust. Okay. Because he's that good when he's on form. Okay? What he needs to do, personally, in my view, is to work on his fitness. It is like anytime the ball gets to him, he slows the game down, and he allows the opponent quickly to recover, and that makes his work difficult. Opponents know that he's that skillful, so they don't actually leave him on a 1v1 situation. They tend to double up on him, and they are being successful in doing so because when he gets the ball, compare him to Alejandro Garnacho. When Garnacho came into the game yesterday, in the few time that he spent in the game, he had run at the fullback more than Jadon Sancho did in the entire 70 or 75 minutes that he was on the pitch.
And Garnacho is actually very direct. He doesn't
Exactly.
He doesn't dilly-dally with the ball. He gets the
At
ball,
all.
run
And
at the
the
opening
question is,
defense.
can Sancho do? Yes, he can do so because we've seen him do so.
He has the pace. He has the skill.
Over the,
He has the technique.
Exactly. So look, he needs to improve. If he doesn't improve, clearly, because this coach believes that there's a player in there who can get better. Eric Ten Hag has clearly outlined those he's going to sell and those who are going to stay. On the game itself, it was job done. Look, as it stands now, beauty doesn't matter. Total dominance does not matter. It's about getting the job done. And getting the job done means that you need to be able to win at all costs and get 3 maximum points. So I remember when United bought Carlos Casemiro, I said, this is a born winner. You see, he's a born winner and he understands how football games are to be won. When Ten Hag was asked, he said, Casemiro keeps surprising. He said, yes. He's a very good reader of the game. He does lots of interception. But the training regime that he takes them through allows Casemiro to also move into the box on the blind side of the opponent. Because if you look at the Bournemouth pitch, it's one of those very small pitches. So once they stay compact, it becomes very difficult to play through them.
And this is something he did well at Real Madrid.
Exactly.
I mean, he would appear out of nowhere into the box, late balls,
late headers into the box, bang into the back of the net. So that is it. United, without a doubt, will make top 4. I've never doubted their ability to make top 4. And I want to
back in the Champions League.
Of course, I want to credit Eric Ten Hag because Man United are coming from their worst ever season in the Premiership, where they accumulated, I think, 58 points over 38 games.
And their goal difference was it 0 or
zero.
-1?
Or -1, something like that. As we stand,
Yeah.
from 58 to 69,
yeah.
there's the possibility that they can get to what 75.
Yeah.
That is a huge jump. But the fact is, there's somebody in blue, in sky blue, who is breaking the record every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm happy that it's a pace setter. When Alex Ferguson was there, United was the pace setter. Thanks to the Glazers, we are no longer the pace setters. They have to sell the team quick because the way Man City are going, it's not going to take Liverpool. It's not going to take maybe Newcastle. Look, most people have not realized
Newcastle are about to flex
maybe
their muscles.
Newcastle will be the one to match Man City because it's all about wealth.
Listen to what's going on. I've heard whispers that they are attempting to hire Jose Mourinho.
Yes, you see, it is all about wealth.
Yep.
Newcastle have got money. Man City have got money. As we speak, the news coming in today is that Qatar has signaled to Glazers that, look, if you guys are not going to decide on whether to sell the team or not, they want to go after West Ham.
Yeah,
They want to go and buy
they're
West
basically
Ham.
looking to spread
Because
their interest.
you have to decide and let the team move on. And look, it will be suicidal if the Glazers don't sell Man United. For once, we are pleading with them to do things for the team so that we'll compete with Man City. Pep Guardiola is a good
I like
coach.
how passionate the play is.
Pep Guardiola is a very good, nobody's going to take that away from him. But the hypocrisy from people like Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, oh, Man United is self-sufficient. They can. Who told you Man City is not self-sufficient? Who told you Newcastle is not self-sufficient? But there's nothing wrong with them being owned and financed by the state. If Man United, look, if Qatar doesn't buy United, you see, if they go after West Ham, none of them will condemn Qatar buying West Ham. Is it because it's United? They should leave our team for us and let us have our Qatar and have our peace and challenge Pep Guardiola.
Interesting thoughts from Coach there, especially on the ownership issues. But just now thoughts on Sancho too. I mean, just quick thoughts on him, and then we'll talk about the Liverpool Villa game.
I think his style is he has more of a he and the fullback like to interplay and that kind of stuff. And because he's played a lot on the right, when he was playing on the right last season, Wan-Bissaka wasn't really offering that. Now he's coming on the left. I'm sure does offer that sometimes, but I think part of it, I think Sancho right now he lacks confidence.
That is the main
It's a
problem.
very big problem. He lacks confidence, and he's not getting a long run in the team. Anthony has come and is doing decently on the right. Rashford is in great form on the left. So there's no space for him. So when he comes in and he's not able to influence the game and make things happen, it's very easy for the coach to say, this guy's
You're not doing well enough.
I have other people on their bench. And I think right now,
and Garnacho is not making his case any better because every time he's introduced into a game, he's either scoring, he's assisting, or he's impacting the game.
So if you are Ten Hag, it's getting harder and harder to give Sancho the game time he needs. But a lot of it is confidence. So it's a weird situation where he has to play to pick up his confidence. But there's better players there. So why would you let the better players not play for someone who is not impacting the game? So I think confidence is the main thing.
Look,
and I don't know where he'll get that confidence.
Just this point. Apart from Harry Maguire, Ten Hag has made every player he came to meet better. He's improved Lindelof. He's improved Wan-Bissaka. He's made Luke Shaw better as a fullback. Every player, look at Rashford. Rashford last year by now, every United fan wanted him sold. Look at the impact he's had on Marcus Rashford. So apart from Harry Maguire, so Sancho should try hard not to join Maguire.
Well, it looks like
he's been sold.
At this point, he's joined him.